Hello everybody and welcome back to NemTopia. I'm your host Nemes with Burcrew Studios and we're back in City Skylines after dark. I am building a farming community. So in order to build a farm, what you basically do is we've changed the industrial focus, and now we're just going to, and I'll start down here, do one giant thing like this, which is a little weird, but bear with me on it. So hopefully we get some zones down here first so that the electricity can kick in there. I do have a lot of commercial demand that I'm going to need to deal with at some point here. I might do a little bit on this road because it's an option, or I could do some more stuff down here in it's not a bad idea actually. Why don't I do that here in Underhill? So we'll do a bunch there and maybe a bunch down here, just to get some of that stuff, some of those demands met. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. In the meantime, we are getting some farms built. Here's an orchard, some fields, fruit, another orchard, fruit for all, a baking company, eh? That's interesting. Excuse me, I had a mutant sneeze. Yeah, so this will be interesting. So hopefully we'll be able to start exporting. We'll be able to start exporting agricultural products, or at least not need to import so many. I don't know where that line's going to be as far as how much we need, so we'll see. I am going to go ahead and let this play out a little bit, and we'll go look around. We don't have a ton of requirements yet for more resi and industrial. We've pretty much met the commercial demand with all the stuff we put in Underhill. So yeah, we may just let this play a little bit and see how our little farming community does. Now, from a natural resources perspective, we do actually have oil over here. So the other thing that I may go ahead and start planning out here, we'll get this 6-lane road extended down here to make it straight. And let's look back at that resources map. So kind of right along this whole back edge here, we'll drop a little road there. And then let's see, just kind of this entire back half of the road is where and it's not a ton of oil, but it's more than zero. So we'll go ahead and just kind of make this whole little portion here this oil area, and then we'll change the industrial focus to oil. Now I'll go ahead and drop a bunch of oil stuff here. Oops, not there yet. And of course we'll need to get some water up here. And we'll also need to get some electricity up there. Probably should take it all the way back. Alright. And I'll want to put some roads in here because most of the oil, it looked like, was kind of towards the back. So we'll start with just a few little offshoots, and then we'll drop some zones back here. There's not a lot of demand right now, which is why the oil's going to take a little while to build up, because I have so much demand over this way. We are still having some random fire stuff. Did I ever give Underhill smoke detectors? Yes I did. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I need a little bit more resi, a little bit more commercial. Serious. Looking pretty good over here. I could do a little offshoot for some more commercial, but I don't want to be too unnatural in that enforcing that. Putting some commercial here though might not be a bad idea. Because they take the industrial deliveries and they're right there. I'll get a little commercial there. I do need some residential. I need to figure out where I'm going to drop that. I could do another offshoot here in Hogwarts. Why don't we do that? I'll do another straight street here. And no, one more over maybe. I don't think it's going to let me. That's fine. Do right there. And then we'll do high density residential zones here. And that should help. I could do some more, and I think I will actually, right by these parks. I'll do some more residential in this area here. Why not? And then we'll go see how everything's doing in our new little patch. Now, they are having some issues with workers. Now, part of that might be because of the education level. So I think one thing I will do is I'll build a little offshoot right over here. And we'll just grid out some high density residential right across here. Just kind of getting them some workers for this little industrial area. So let's do that. I'll need to get water and electricity over here, obviously, but water, we should actually be mostly good. Just a little bit of a flesh out there. And then we are having some water availability issues. I may go ahead and just put one right here. And then electricity-wise, we'll run right along the edge here, down to there. All right. That way we've got some electricity right there. Oops, sorry, wrong button. So yeah, we'll need to get some uneducated workers. So we'll leave the education out of this part of town. In fact, I did put that over some fertile land, I know, but I'm probably going to dezone that. And we'll start another little zone here, and then I'll build a little police station. No, I'll build a big one over here. Big one of those, or firehouse, and then police headquarters. Maybe build a prison over here just because it's in the middle of nowhere. And then just an elementary school. Put that right here. And we'll connect this up on the back end here. Go Myrtle Park. Do your thing. Become populated and stuff. No, really, do it. Do it! And then we'll put some high density commercial right along the back here because they're going to need somewhere to shop. Alright. So this, until we get this area up and running, might be a problem, but yeah, we are starting to see some things going. That's good. Good. How we doing on basics? Not terrible. You know, I will put a clinic over here. Right there. We'll put a little graveyard in. And maybe even a taxi stand right by the prison. Because they're going to need to get home somehow afterwards. We'll eventually connect this to all the major transport lines as well. But this is a good start. This river is really narrow. Are we having garbage issues? We are. Let's put another landfill over here, maybe? Can I fit an incinerator? I don't think I can. I could maybe right back here, though. Yeah, let's do that. More burning buildings. Good times. Yeah, we're still having major employment problems here, so the sooner these guys can get up and going, the better. Because all these places need 12 workers, and right now they're getting highly educated people, which is not good. We don't need our highest educated people working there. And then there's just a crap ton of jobs available. Yeah, all these people are overeducated. I shouldn't say all of them. There's actually one, because there's room for 5 educated, 6 well, and 1 highly in this particular place. Whereas these places are all like 8 uneducated, right? So they don't want anything but uneducated. A lot of the commercial stuff they want to mix. And I'm surprised there's no completely uneducated in some of these, but it's mostly educated and well educated for the commerce stuff. Come on, Myrtle Park. Money's hasn't been an issue for a very long time. You know what I will do, though? Let's put a park over here somewhere. Sure, dog park. Put it right there. That should help to upgrade these so that we get even more uneducated workers, which is what we want. Though we are educating them a little too well. We might have to demolish the elementary school. Sorry. Straight to the fields. Oh, that's a thing, actually. That's a policy. So, schools out is a policy where they will prefer working over education. And we're going to go right there. Schools out. Don't get educated. It's funny to me because it's a little bit of a real-life parallel. One of the issues that kind of strike the workforce today is the education stratification has kind of been thrown off, and we are in some cases over-educating our workforce, and we're running into issues with that because and there's a couple people who kind of deal with it. If you ever watched like Dirty Jobs, Mike Rowe is a guy who runs a foundation called MicroWorks, and I'm not getting paid to endorse that, but it's basically the idea of skilled labor jobs, not necessarily college degrees don't equal. Not that they don't equal, but it's not the only way to get paid well, right? So the world still needs welders and people who do blue collar jobs. And one of the things that that he fights that I find interesting is this kind of public view that unskilled laborers are somehow less, which is stupid, right? I mean, he tells a story about how once upon a time these guys, farmers, these were like the heroes. And now farmers are almost looked down upon because the type of work they do, and that's stupid, right? Because we don't eat without this. So anyway, that was a little bit of a political diatribe, but it's fascinating to me here. I've got too much education. People don't want to do these jobs that are right down the street because they're too educated, and it's just a weird social dynamic that also happens to be in this game. And I'm also going to drop some commercial right on this little strip here, just for now. If the traffic gets too bad, I'll demolish it. Yeah. I could put a bunch of commercial here, but I feel like traffic's already so bad there that that would just be a bad idea. Let's put a cemetery by here, because that makes sense, right? Train station, police station, cemetery. We will need to do that. I probably need to get water down here. I do. And electricity, which shouldn't be a problem. We'll take that over the river and good to go. Alright. We're still not building anything back here. Oh, we got one thing. Plastic perfection. Oh, goodness. So, part of it might be electric-based. Part of it might be demand-based. We do have water. Not enough water, apparently. But, yeah, we're still having a ton of issues back here because we don't have enough unskilled labor. And all these people... Well-educated. I don't want you to be well-educated. Stop being well-educated. You're not going to take the jobs I need you to take. Curses. Curse my ridiculously good school system. I think the changes we made are starting to make an effect, though. I think we actually downgraded some of our stuff because we did that thing with the education, but it is what it is. I'm gonna need some more parks. So let's do that. Let's build a big old park over here. And maybe another park right here. Just to make everybody happy so we can upgrade these buildings with more uneducated. Like this thing. Really? Why are you so educated? Stop it. I need you to go work over here. We need to feed people. It's kind of important. It's kind of a big deal. And do I have... Let's build an incinerator right on the other side of the... And a landfill? Slope too steep. Well, son of a gun. There we go. Yeah, so we definitely need to get the workforce up. I may go ahead and extend some of these streets back here just to build more population centers. And let's get a bunch more dense residential. Bum, bum, bum. Happy little trees. Need some happy little trees. Need some happy little uneducated workers to go work in the farm fields over here. That's what we need. Can't make any agriculture without workers. Nope, that's right. Alright, and then let's go ahead and build out from here. I'll connect these roads. And we'll kind of flesh out the residential area. I'll need to add water, I think, all the way up here, but that's no big deal. So, let's do that. And then let's add the water. And back again. Perfect. Worry not. You have water. And I need to extend my no education district down this way. Please don't get educated. Please don't get educated. Stay uneducated. I just need to reduce the capacity. Yeah, we still got too much education over here. And not nearly enough workers for this area. Not even close. It's okay though. We do need some more commercial. I don't know where I would put more commercial. We're definitely going to need to open up a new area soon. We're kind of hitting that point. Let's get some of these buildings demolished that have burned. All right. It looks nice, though. I'm pretty happy with the way things have developed so far. We have some very unique areas. I know this is a hot mess, but it's an industrial zone. It'll get better. We have created some minor traffic nightmares, and by minor I mean significant. Holy gosh. We definitely need to get some transportation over here. So we'll take care of that before we cut away. So let's do... I'm going to start in Picklesville here. Create a new line. We're going to do just a couple stops. Get along the main drag. We'll run up through this part of town as well. Sure. Just a couple main stops there. Then we're going to go over to this part of town. And then we're going to go over to the industrial zone. And then I'm going to build Underhill its own little area. And I need to make sure that Underhill has kind of the same educational thing. Alright, so where did I start this thing? Right there. And then Underhill, you're going to get your own as well. So let's we'll do a bunch of stops in here. Alright. Stop and another stop and another stop and another stop, and then we're going over here. Right there, 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 and there, and then we'll bring you back to Underhill. Perfect. Now this line we're going to call Underhill Farmers Line. And then the second line, oh, let's change the color of that thing. We'll change that to kind of a yellowish green. Yeah. And then we got this second line out of here. Not that one. This one? Yeah. And we'll call that the NemTopia Farmers line, because it's kind of a generic line. And we're going to make this one kind of a burnt orange. Alright. That's a start. We are getting a little bit of stuff into this area finally. Some oil stuff, which is cool. We're going to have the same issue here, I think, to some degree, though. The nice part about the oil stuff is it does use some educated and well-educated, as opposed to the farmer zones, which just want uneducated. Pure 100% uneducated people. Now, the last thing before we cut away, I need to make sure that the policy exists over here. Yeah, it schools out. It's in there. Okay. Yeah, I don't want an education boost. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, with that, we are going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Let me know what you think. We're kind of branching out into some new stuff. We're we're starting to create new areas at a pretty good clip. I will need to get the mod here soon installed that allows me to open up more tiles. I'll try to get that done soon, and we're gonna have to get our traffic situation resolved with the in and out of this industrial area, but we'll work on that next time. In the meantime, I've been your host Nemes with Bird Crew Studios. If you enjoyed the series, please put a like down below, and if you want to give some advice, please put in a comment, and we'll see you next time. Have a great one.